السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين، الصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين ومن تبعهم بإحسان إلى يوم الدين. أما بعد، رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي. رب زدني علما، رب زدني علما، رب زدني علما. اللهم نرجو رحمتك فلا تكلنا إلى أنفسنا طرفة عين، وأصلح لنا شأننا كله، لا إله إلا أنت. اللهم أحسن عاقبتنا في الأمور كلها، وأجرنا من خزي الدنيا وعذاب الآخرة. اللهم اجعل الحياة زيادة لنا في كل خير، واجعل الموت راحة لنا من كل شر. اللهم أذهب الباس رب الناس، واشف أنت الشافي، لا شفاء إلا شفاؤك شفاء لا يغادر سقما. اللهم احفظنا تحت ظل عرشك، لا يكون ظل إلا ظلك. اللهم آتق رقابنا من النار، اللهم آتق رقابنا من النار ورقاب آبائنا وأمهاتنا وأبنائنا. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. نسأل الله أن يرزقنا وإياكم الفقه في الدين. يا حي يا قيوم برحمتك أستغيث. اللهم إنا نسألك من الخير كله آجله وعاجله، ما علمت منه وما لم أعلم، ونعوذ بك من شر كله آجله وعاجله، ما علمت منه وما لم أعلم. اللهم إنا نسألك الجنة وما قرب إليها من قول أو عمل، ونعوذ بك من النار وما قرب إليها من قول أو عمل. أهلا وسهلا ومرحبا بكم يا أيها الإخوة في هذه الحلقة الجديدة لتعلم اللغة العربية. آه، آه، في آه، في أسبوع الماضية عرفنا أن القواعد التي تتعلق بدرس سادس عشر، ومنها الفعل مزيد فيه، وأيضا أقسام الماء، يعني مثلا ما الاستفهامية، ما ما الاستفهامية، وأيضا الماء ما الصلة، ما الذي يستخدم للصلة، يعني يسمى ما الموصولة وما الاستفهامية ومعروفا ما النافية. هذه ثلاث أنواع للماء. وأيضا في هذا الدرس أو في القواعد عرفنا ألوان مختلفة التي يأتي للمذكر، والألوان مخصص للمؤنث. Now, so inshallah, today we are well aware with the rules of this chapter 16. Now we will directly start with the Qiraat. And also we studied about Sin wa Sawfa, which we call as Harful Istiqbal. We call it as Harful Istiqbal. Harful Istiqbal is seen, and Saufa they are called as Qareebun, and for Ba'id المستقبل قريب والمستقبل بعيد، يعني seen for المستقبل قريب and سوف في المستقبل بعيد. So inshallah, let us start with the book, and I will now this is درس السادس عشر. الدرس السادس عشر. So this is a conversation between father and his sons, And in the category of sons, there are like Umar and Amar and Hisham, and likewise many other sons, and after that daughters, and finally a final word with the mother. So in this, it starts with the al. It starts with the al abu. Okay, it starts with the al abu. Al abu, the father. أتريدون شيئا من السوق يا أبنائي؟ أنا الآن أذهب إلى المسجد وسأذهب إلى السوق بعد الصلاة. الأبناء نعم نريد أشياء كثيرة. So as I told you that this verb, which is arada, which is arada, is the past tense, which means he wanted. And then the future tense we have yuridu. Arada yuridu, which means he wants. As I told you that this is a different verb. This is different from three letter verbs like we have kataba, or we say ghasala. This is not like that. This is arada. Arada. Now you, if you will count the numbers, if you will count the numbers here, it is 1, then 2 and 3. But here we have 1, then 2, then 3, and then 4. That's why we call it as Sulasi Mazid, because in Sulasi you have only three letter verbs, but in Mazid you have more than three. And as I told you that these Mazid Fi is having 10 babs, or we say abwabs, or 10 sections we can say. So out of this 10 section, today we are dealing with the section number 4, which is called as arada. Arada yuridu. Arada yuridu iradatan. Is bab. It is bab. أراد يريد, like أخرج يخرج إخراجا. أراد يريد إرادة. باب باب افتعال. This is bab افتعال. Inshallah we will discuss about that. So now here he says al abu aturiduna, and now in past tense we have 14 weightage of these verbs. Like it starts with arada. أراد أراد أرادوا أرادت أرادتا أردنا. Then أردت أردتما أردتم أردت أردتما أردتن أردت أردنا. I wanted. I want tea. أردت الشاي. أردت الشاي. We want tea. أردنا الشاي. So this is past tense. Now future tense is أراد يريد. أراد يريد. يريد يريدان يريدون تريد تريدان يردن تريد تريدان تريدون تريدين تريدان تريدين أريد نريد. Now comes here تريدون. تريدون, we know it's a مخاطب, someone to whom we are talking, the addressee. Okay, we are talking to someone, the father is talking to his sons. So aturiduna, turidu turidani turiduna. So aturiduna shay'an min as-suq, do you want anything? Shay'an came because it is maful bihi, is always mansoob with a fatah. Always the fi'l is turidu, and the fa'il is waw, and the maful bihi is always with a fatah, that's shay'an. Min as-suq, Asuki is harf jar is mean it's a preposition. Asuki it is called ism majroor because always the preposition any word which follows a preposition will have a kasra. Minasuki one kasra because it is marifa it's with alif lam. Ya is harfun nida it's a vocative particle. It's a vocative particle harfun nida and after this after harfun nida comes munada, the one who was called munada. Ya abna it should be ya abna but it's ya abna e. This is ya mutakallim yani my sons. So these are his sons. That's why he's saying abna e. Otherwise it should have been abna u. But because of ya mutakallim, because ya mutakallim is very powerful, anything which is preceded by ya harful ya, it will get a kasra. That is why this dhamma gets converted into a kasra. Ya abna'i. Do you want anything from the market, O my sons? أنا الآن أذهب إلى المسجد وسأذهب إلى السوق بعد صلاتي. أنا I الآن الآن is a it is an adverb. It is an adverb which shows us the place where the verb will happen or the where the action will be made. Ana al an. So it is a place. Al an. Always remember that adverbs are of two types. It is zarf. Adverb is called in Arabic zarf, zarfu zaman, and zarfu makan. Zarfu zaman and zarfu makan. Adverb of time and adverb of place. Al-ana is the adverb of time. Ana al-ana, I, now I am. Azhabu, zahaba is the past tense. Yazhabu is the future tense. Yazhabu, yazhabani, yazhabuna. Down the line, 14 verbs, and then azhabu means I will go or I am going to the masjid, ilal masjid. Wa is harful ataf, it's a conjunction, it's for connecting the things. So this all is, if this is ataf, so this all will be matuf, and this all matuf will go to the matuf alay, which is the first part of the sentence. So by means of kasra fata, all will be same because what is preceded it will be followed. Sorry, what is followed it will be preceded. So this all arrow will be same like this. That's why it's called as matuf, and it's called matuf alay, on which we put this connected part having the same arrow. Was azhabu. This scene and saufa, as I discussed in the rules, scene is used for, it is used for mustaqbil qarib. Mustaqbil mustaqbil qarib. Okay, mustaqbil qarib, it's a particle of future tense, but that future is very close, that's why you call it as qarib. But sawfa, summa kalla sawfa ta'lamun. Okay, alhaakumut takasur. سورة تكاثر ألهاكم التكاثر حتى زرتم المقابر كلا سوف تعلمون ثم كلا سوف تعلمون, and they will come to know. They will come to know means they will come to know once they will die. So that's why it's called as mustaqbil ba'id. It is a gap of a month or a gap of a year. But seen is like a gap which is pretty short, like an hour gap or 2 hours gap. But so far it's days and months gap. Like I will say, as I told you in the example also, أنا سوف أسافر في شهر المقبل, that I will be traveling in the next month. So this month is like a pretty big gap. So we will say يستخدمان زمنا بعيد. So we are using seen and saufa for the future time. So seen and saufa should be clear with you. And was azhabu. So we will say, if we have to define seen, we will say seen is mustaqbil ba'id. We will say it's It's a harful istiqbal. We will say it is harful. It is harful istiqbal, or we will say it is a particle of future tense. Future tense. It's a particle of future tense. وسأذهب إلى السوق بعد صلاة. بعد صلاة. This بعد قبل is also ظرف zaman. It's an adverb of time. And remember, always the adverb comes the muzaf ilay, which is associated with it. That way it will come as salati. أبنى. نعم. نعم is حرف جواب للمثبت. It's a particle of answering in affirmation. نعم. نريد. Now here was تريدون. تريدون. It was for مخاطب. تريدون. It was for مخاطب. But now I want to now the boys or the sons want, they say we want. So this turiduna will become as nuridu. Yuridu yuridani yuriduna turidu turidani yuridna turidu turidani turiduna turidina turidani turidna uridu nuridu. Nuridu is for the first person. It's for the first person, the one who is talking. Nuridu ashya'a kathiratan. Always remember that ashya'a, it's a diptote. It's a diptote. That's mean that it will not take kasra, and it will not take as fatatain, or simply it will not be nakira. It will be having only one fata or one dhamma, and kasra will not be there. So ashya, ashya, we want nuridu ashya, uh, we want things. Kathiratan means many things. Kathiratan. Always remember kullu jama muannas. Kullu jama muannas. All the gair akil are equal to one female. That's why ashya, or the things which are gair akil, and for all those things ismul ishara will be as a female. Hazihi, the sifat or the adjective will be also a female. That's why it should be kasiruna. It is not kasiruna. It is not kasiruna. It is kasiratan. Kasiratan should have been a female, but ashya is not a female. It's a jama taksir. It's a jama, but for gair akil. For gair akil, the adjective will be what adjective will comes to for a female. The same will come to the jama of gair akil. Like for one female, we can have an example. We can say al bintu, al bintu, we can say bintun jamilatun. Bintun, the girl is beautiful. Bintun jamilatun. Or we can say bintun mujtahidatun. So bintun is a girl and mujtahidatun is the quality or the adjective. Bintun mujtahidatun. So it comes for, and for a plural it will be mujtahiduna. But because likewise here the ashya, that's why the adjective is comes for a one female. Alabu mada turidu ya Umar, ya Umaru. What do you want, Umar? What do you want, Umar? Because turiduna is for a plural and turidu is for a singular mukhatab. Mada turidu ya Umar, what do you want? Uridu qalaman. Qalaman came because it is muful bihi. It is maful bi. I want pens. Ama indaka qalamun. Ama indaka qalamun. Don't you have a pen? Don't you have a pen? Ma here is ma. It is called as ma nafia. Simply a negative ma. It is called as ma an nafiyatu. Ma an, we call it as ma an nafiyatu. In the group I have sent you the PDF, or I have sent you the handmade notes which in the last lecture I made, and I have sent you and I have explained there ma and nafia. It's simply a negative ma. Ama indak, do not you or don't you have a pen? Ama yani ki kalamun ma indaka. Okay. Don't you have a pen? Bala. Indeed. Bala means indeed, because bala came because the question was asked in a negative way. When a question is being asked in a negative way, and if its answer is yes, then we say bala. Bala indi qalamun azraku uridu qalman ahmar. See, now the color, this is the concept of colors. The color azrak means blue, ahmar means red. Now if you see, the pattern is on the wazn of af'alu. Ahmaru, azraku. These are all on the patterns of af'alu, ahmaru. Indi kalamun azraku. And all these colors are also, they are also mamnu'un minas sarafi. Mamnu minas sarf. It means mamnu minas sarf means they are diptotes, or we say they are gair munsarif, that they will not decline. They will not decline. It means that they are indeclinable, that it will get a fatha, it will get a dhamma, but kasra is not possible with them. Likewise, it cannot have a dhammatain or it cannot have a fatha. That's why if you can see here, azraku, it should have been azrakun, because this azrak is an adjective. It is an adjective or a quality of pen, and the rule is that the adjective and the noun qualified and the adjective should resemble in their Arab. Here the noun qualified is qalamun and the adjective is azraqu. It should follow exactly the noun qualified. But unfortunately, you can see here it's azraqu. Why only one dhamma? Because this is mamnu minas sarf. Uridu kalman ahmara. I want. See here, it is kalaman, it is ahmara. It is kalamun, it is azraku. Why? Because it is here mubtada, because this is a nominal sentence starting with a noun. Kalamun, it's mubtada. Kalamun, huwa mubtada. Azraku, it's sifah. It's sifatun. Or we can say it is not. It's not. What is indi? It's indi is ظرف ومضاف إليه. It is a خبر. It is a خبر. أريد قلبا أحمر. ماذا تريد أنت يا أمر? See, Umar and Amar, last time I told you, the just to make a difference between Umar, between Umaru and Amar and Amru, we put a wow so that it can be differentiated. Because if we write Umar without Arab and Amar without Arab, we will not come to know is it Umar and which one is Amar, if there are no Arabs on this. But by wow, we will come to know it's Amrun. It's Amru. It is Amrun. It's Amrun and it's Umar. So we will say Maza turidu ya Amru. ماذا تريد يا عمرو what you want O عمر ماذا تريد يا عمر so he says أريد دفترا I want a notebook simply I want a notebook أريد is فاعل وفاعل دفترا is مفعول به that's why it's منصوب أما اشتريت لك دفترا في أسبوع الماضي did I not buy you a notebook in the previous in the previous in the last week ishtara it is verb number 10 or bab number 10 of sulasi mazid sulasi mazid this is bab number 10 ishtara inshallah we will study in book number 3 about this ishtara yashtari ishtara yashtari matlab from shar'un means to purchase أما اشتريت did I not buy لك دفترا في الأسبوع الماضي أسبوع and ماضي the ماضي is an adjective so this is a good example where you can exercise the Arab see this is kasra this is kasra this is alif lam this is alif lam so the nat is following the man'ut is following the man'ut أما اشتريت لك دفترا في الأسبوع الماضي بلى because when question is asked in a negative way and the answer is an affirmation so it will be yes بلى ولكن ذاك الدفتر ورقه غير مسطر أريد دفترا ذا ورق مسطر so he says yes indeed ولكن Anna Lakinna is one of the sisters. Lakinna is one of the sisters of Inna. So that's why we say Inna wa akhwatuha. So this is one of the sisters. So Lakinna likewise we have Ismu Inna Khabru Inna. Likewise we have Ismu Lakinna and Khabru Lakinna. So Zaka Daftara is Ismu is it is Ismu Lakinna it's ismu lakinna and khabru lakinna is warakuhu gayru musattirin. Warakuhu gayru musattirin that is khabru lakinna because it comes with a dhamma. So but zaka daftar but that copy warakuhu gayru musattirin but that copy's pages are without rules. أريد دفترا ذا ورق مسطر I want a copy ذا ورق مسطر ذا ورق مسطر I want a copy with so zoo and za as I told you zoo that zoo is one of the special nouns in the Arabic literature because zoo can become as z and it can become as za depending upon the situation. Now here it is uridu daftaran I want the copy. Za is comes as a muzaf or it comes as sometimes as not and most of the times it comes as a pronoun relative pronoun uridu daftaran I want the copy with or we say possessing the pages or zawarakin musattarin means ruled pages we want yani who want amar want ruled pages So he want rule pages. So here we can say that this za came. Why za came? Zu can also come. But the question here is that it is a naat, it is an adjective, or it is something which is defining the daftar. So if the daftar is mansoob, the relative pronoun zu will be also mansoob. And we know these are five special nouns in Arabic grammar. Like we have, as I told you, abun, akun, fammun, hammun, and zu. So these are having Arabul Far'iyya. So in the Arab, you can this in the Dhamma form it will be zu, in the Fatha form it will be za, and in the Kasra form it will be zi. Now here it is daftaran, so the zu will become as za. Za warakin musattarin. Za warakin musattarin. So So we will say here uridu is how to define uridu. Uridu, how to define in uridu in Arabic? We say it's fi'l mudarin marfun bi dhamma, fa'il mustatir taqdiruhu ana. Taqdiruhu ana. Then we have uh, this uridu daftaran is the it is the maful bihi. Then za is mansoob because it is a muzaf, and warakin is muzafun ilay, means it is possessor and possession, and musattarin is the naat for the warak, means ruled page, that you want rules page or page which are having rules inside. ماذا تريد أنت يا هشام? Now he is asking, Ya Hisham, what you want? أنا ما أريد شيئا الآن. I do not want anything presently. ما أريد شيئا. أين أخوك حسين? Where is your brother حسين? أين أخوك حسين? Where is your brother Hussein? أخوك. See, as I told you, five special nouns. Now see, this should have been akhun, but in the Dhamma form it will come as wow. That's why this has become aina, not akhuka, not akhuka. It is coming as akhuka. It is comes as akhuka. ماذا تريد أنت يا هشام؟ أنا ما أريد. I don't want anything now. أين أخوك حسين? Where is your brother Hussein? هو في الحمام. He is in the washroom. هو في الحمام. He is in the washroom. ماذا ماذا يريد هو? What he wants. The father is very caring to the kids, and he is asking each and every kid, even though if anyone is absent, he is still inquiring about them. ماذا يريد هو? ماذا يريد هو? Why يريد? No, why not يريد? Because يريد is a third person now, and now here we have the third person. ماذا يريد هو? ماذا يريد هو؟ يعني يريد is فعل مضارع مرفوع بضمة فاعل مستتر تقديره هو. So this is going to the Hisham. This is going to the Hisham. ماذا يريد هو? هو يريد حلاوة. He wants sweets. He wants sweet. ألبو. ماذا تريدون يا بنات؟ ماذا تريد يا بنات? Oh my daughters. Oh, sorry, not تريد, تريدنا. Why تريدنا? From where this turidna is coming? Simple. Arada yuridu. Yuridu, yuridani, yuriduna. For male. For females, turidu, turidani, yuridna. Then for males, another three. Turidu, in that case, the person is in front of us. Turidu, turidani, turiduna. And then for females, which are in front of us, turidina, turidani, turidna. Turidna. Mada turidna ya banatu. What you want to daughters? Ya abati. Ya, the Aisha is replying. Aisha tu ya abati. Anta ya abati. Oh my father. Now the Aisha is replying. أنت اشتريت لي ملفا قبل أسبوع أريد الآن ملفا آخر. أنت اشتريت. Last time you purchased. اشترى يشتري. اشترى. This is اشترى اشترى اشتريا اشترى 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 اشتروا اشترت اشترط اشترينا اشتريت is مخاطب. Yeah, I mean, yeah, abati, oh my father. Anta اشتريت, you purchased li for me milafan, file cover قبل أسبوع, last week. أريد الآن ملفا آخر. أريد, I want now another file cover. Then we have ماذا تريدين أنت يا حفصة. ماذا تريدي ماذا تريدين أنت يا حفصة. Now it was for male, it was تريدون. It was تريدون because the group was in front of us. That's why we say ماذا تريدون. But for for a person who is in front of us, we say turidu, but for a male. But for a female, we will say turidina, as here mentioned. Maza turidina an anti ya hafsat. What you want? Uridu hakibatan. I want bag. Bag, it's maful bi. Ama indaka hakiba. Ama indaka Hakiba, don't you have a bag? Ama indaka ma al nafia. Don't you have a bag? Bala, yes, indi hakibatun. I have bag. Hamraw. Now for a female, it does not come as ahmar. The female, for female, or the things which are akil, gair akil female, the hamra, the ahmar will become as hamraw on the wazn fa'lau, and it's also dipchot. Uridu uridu ukhra kabiratan indi. So ماذا تريدين يا شا indi mistaratun sagiratun. Indi mistaratun sagiratun uridu ukhra kabiratan. Now the father is asking Suad, what you want? She says indi mistaratun sagiratun. So the sentence starts like mistaratun sagiratun indi. Mistaratun is a jumla ismiya starting with the noun. Mistaratun is of mubtada. We will say wa huwa man'ut, and sagiratun is not. And this indi is zarf and mudaf ilayh khabar. So mistaratun and sagiratun. Why? Because the adjective has to follow in terms of zakar, unsa, adad. All should be followed on the same way, which is having here man'ut. Uridu ukhra kabiratan. Ukhra is jama is a female version of akhara. For female, it comes as ukhra. It's also diptoed. أريد أخرى كثيرة. Sorry, كبيرة. I want another scale which is big. Which is big. Why كبيرة? Because the female, because the scale is monas. وماذا تريدين أنت يا ليلى؟ تريدين. Just focus here. تريدين. What you want, Layla? أريد أريد مصحفا ذا حرف كبير. أريد. I want مصحف. I want the copy of Quran which is the مفعول به. أريد مصحفا ذا حرف كبير, with or possessing or having or with harafin kabirin, having big letters. So uridu is fa'al and fa'il, the doer of action uridu, I want. Mushafan is muful bihi, and za is a nat, is a quality defying the mushaf. That's why it's not zu, it's za, because it's manfu form, alif comes. Za harafin is muzafun ilay, and this is a nat, or the quality for harfin kabirin. Za harfin kabirin. Sa is also muzaf. So, ama turidina shay'an ya Salma? Do you ama turidina? Ama ama turidina shay'an ya Salma? Don't you want anything? بلى أريد معجما إنجليزيا وآخر فرنسيا. I want معجم. Yes, indeed, I want معجما إنجليزيا. إنجليزيا. I want English dictionary. وآخر فرنسيا. And the another one. وآخر وآخر. And the second one, I want فرنسا. أما تريد أمك شيئا? Does not your mother want anything? Ama turidu. Does not she want anything? Ma adri. Adra yudri. Adra yudri. Also it is mazid fihi from the same bab. Anzala akhraja arada. Ma adri. I don't know. As'aluha. Should I ask? Should I ask my mother? As'aluha. Sa'ala yas'alu. Sa'ala means to ask question. As'alu. Sa'ala yas'alu. As'aluha is the maful bihi, going to the it is ha going to the mother. Naam. The father says, Naam is'aliha. Sa'ala. Sa'ala means he asked. Yas'alu, he will ask or he is asking. And the command, if I have to ask someone, is'al, is'alni, ask me question. Is'al, is'al, is'ala, is'alu, is'ali is a command given to a female. Is'ali. That's why if you will see here, it is is'ali, is'ali. Naam, is'ali. The father says, ask, is'aliha, is'aliha. As the Salma says, I don't know. As'aluha, should I ask her? Should I ask my mother? The father says, Naam, is'aliha. Is'ali is going the command to Salma, and ha is the mother, which is the maf'ul bihi, and all the muttasil zamair, who, huma, hum, ha, huma, hunna, ka, kuma, kim, ki, kuma, kunna, yana, all are maf'ul bihi. Salma, Now Salma takhruju summa tadkhul ba'da qalil. تخرج, she left ثم تدخل, and she came back after some time. تقول إنها تريد 3 أمتار من هذا القماش. قال يقول means he says or she says. تقول إنها, inna is the inna وأخواتها means inna and her sisters. Inna and the ismu inna is ha, which is mansub. That's why it's muttasil zamair ha. Innaha, verily she, innaha turidu salasa amtarin min hadal kumash. From this shirt, she want 3 meters from this shirt. Kuz hada nomuzaja abdi. Oh my father, take this sample. Nomuzaj means the sample, means the sample. Inna, its ismu inna is ha, which is, we know inna, the Arabic definition is harfu tawqidin wa nasbin. It is used for emphasis and it give a nasab. That's why the nasab is zamir muttasil. Then khabru inna is jumla fa'liya. Turidu, innaha turidu salasa amtarin min hadha al-kumash. Akhadha yakhudhu, khuz means take, is a command. خذ هذا نموذج عبدي. Oh my father, take this sample. الأب سأشتري لكم ما تريدون إن شاء الله. س, it is حرف المستقبل or حرف المستقبل للكريم. سأشتري, اشترى يشتري أشتري. Inshallah, I will purchase lakum ma turiduna, what you want, inshallah. Now this ma is not the ma of ma an nafiya. No, it is not ma an nafiya. It is not ma al istifhamiya. Istifhamiya, no. It is ma al mausula. Ma al mausula means a relative pronoun or something used for explaining the noun. Sashtari lakum ma turiduna, ma, what you all want, insha Allah, ma turiduna. So seen is harful istiqbal. Ishtara, سأشتري. أشتري is فعل مضارع مرفوع بضمة. It is a future tense which is مرفوع بضمة. It's having dhamma at the end, but because of ya a mankus, it is not having a fatha on this or a dhamma on this. And this ma is here, the 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 operation or the place which this ma is having here, it is of maf'ul bihi. It's a maf'ul bihi. It is the object here. That also ismul mawsula, and after that it is silatul mawsul, which is defining this ma. So ma is having 3 things. One is ma an nafiya, the second is ma al istifhamiya, and the third one ma al mawsula. It's a relative pronoun. So inshallah, next time we will complete the exercises, all the exercises. They are very easy to do, and you will love to do it now, inshallah. So أقول قولي هذا أستغفر الله لي ولكم جزاكم الله خيرا بارك الله فيك يا إخوان لا تنسى في دعائك.